This is Mark Phelps reporting for AvWeb. There are a number of P-51 Mustang replica kits out there, and some of them, frankly, are better than others. Munich, Germany-based ScaleWings brought its SW51 70% scale Mustang replica to Oshkosh for the first time this year. With 9 kits sold before the start of the show, ScaleWings promises a no-stress, fun-to-build carbon fiber Mustang with some unique features that have fooled more than one observer into thinking it's the real thing.
I'm Christian von Kessel. I'm one of the directors of ScaleWings Aircraft, and we're here the very first time at Oshkosh 2022 showing our very special full composite P-51 replica. So the idea of the SW51 Mustang, as we call it for ScaleWings SW51 Mustang, is we wanted to create the most accurate incarnation of the P-51 using cutting-edge carbon fiber technology, but yet giving it the classic aluminum look of the original aircraft. And we did so in embedding more than 100,000 details of the original Mustang. Every rivet, every screw has been made by hand into the original molds, leaving 3-dimensional imprints on all the skins of the aircraft. So you will find every screw and every rivet is on the exact same position as on the original Mustang, just scaled down by 30%. Now, the airfoil itself has been modified with respect to the original Mustang, as we are very familiar that the original Mustang did have a misbehaving slow speed stall behavior. So we modified the wing in the trailing edge to allow for a very controllable and stable slow speed stall behavior. So this demonstrator aircraft is equipped with the latest top model of the Rotax family, the Rotax 915 IS Turbo, and it allows us to achieve quite high speeds of 155 knots is the maximum continuous in 5,000 feet, and that goes up to 185 knots in 15,000 feet. It's a turbocharged engine, bulletproof, very reliable, and very fuel efficient as well. In order to install the engine here, we needed to accommodate some modifications to the cowling at the bottom and in the top to allow for additional airflow. And we've actually positioned the radiator of the water cooler into the belly scoop like it would be on the original Mustang. When it comes to other engines, we're a little constricted by the width of the cowling. So there's no, as far as we know, there's no other aviation certified engine that fits under that cowling. But that being said, we've teamed up with John Williams of Titan Aircraft, who has a vast experience in installing automotive conversions into his Titan T51 Mustang. And currently there's 2 kits under construction at the Austinburg Titan facility, and they have the intention to install a BMW V12 or a Chevy LS3, and yeah, we cross our fingers that that works well. That could be another option in terms of the engines. So fuel capacity, we have 50 liters on each of these inner wing tanks. So that's about 13 gallons each. And there's optional outer fuel tanks as well on each wing. The fuel burn of the Rotax is between 5 and 8 gallons an hour. The airframe is designed for G loads of +6 and -4 G, but we've tested the wings to up to 12 G at the ultimate load test that we did at the factory. So this is designed to be a gentleman aerobatics aircraft doing positive G maneuvers like the original Mustang would be. So far, kits up to serial number 9 have been sold in the last 6 months alone, and we are ramping up our production. Current output is about 1 aircraft per month, but we're investing into increasing that production output as we speak. So we're a German-run company in an area near Munich, but we have a 24,000 square foot facility in the Aviation Valley in Poland, which is one of the world's largest aerospace clusters. There's big names like Lockheed Martin and Pratt & Whitney, Sikorsky. They all have manufacturing facilities in our vicinity. And we are 30 full-time staff producing the Mustang over there. And we have a very high vertical integration of the production process. So pretty much everything we can do in-house apart from the engine and the propeller and ballistic rescue system and avionics. Well, the current price of the kit is 168,000 US dollars, but with that you get a quick build kit with all the parts included, apart from the engine and avionics and the propeller. The quick build kit allows you to assemble it in very limited time, because the parts come delivered in a highly prefabricated fashion, and it's a very enjoyable experience. We like to say it's a frustration-free kit, and all the critical components are already done, and you basically just put it together. And we provide a very detailed builder manual with explosion drawings, much like you see it at Lego or IKEA. If you've never built an aircraft before, that's not a problem. We teamed up, as I said, with John Williams of Titan Aircraft, who have a vast experience in builder assist at their Austinburg facility. So you can contact John Williams at any time, and they will provide you professional technician support to putting it together. And the second partner in Florida is Rudder Aviation in Inverness. Also, they can provide professional support to make sure that you do everything correctly while enjoying it as you do the build. So people sometimes wonder why build a replica Mustang and not the original one. Well, let's face it, the original ones are sold at $3 million US dollars, and then it only starts with maintenance costs and spare parts getting increasingly rare and expensive to source. And we actually have one customer who used to own an original P-51 Mustang. He sold it again because it was just a huge investment of time and effort to keep it airworthy. He's a big fan of the Mustang as such, so he sold the original P-51 and bought our aircraft instead, because he just says this makes just much more sense for him, because it's an everyday machine. You don't worry about it. You pull it out of the hangar and just have fun at very, very low operational costs. But when you fly along or you taxi along, no one can tell the difference until they stand next to it, and when they realize it's actually a little bit smaller. But even the sound signature that we have on this aircraft is remarkably similar to the original Mustang, which we owe to the perfect proportions of the airfoil, the belly scoop, and all those skin rivet details. It has this whistling sound like the original Mustang, and you will see this in some of the videos on social media. Yeah, for more information, we welcome you to just visit our website. That's www.scalewings.com. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, or you can send us an email to info@scalewings.com.
Okay, so I'm now talking to a ScaleWings buyer. I think you have serial number 8. Is that correct, sir?
That's correct.
And your friend is now giving you a look at the demonstrator aircraft here at AirVenture, and you're sitting somewhere not here. So just curious what your reaction is to seeing the airplane on display here at Oshkosh, and what are your thoughts about your purchase and what you intend to do with the airplane?
Well, I'm excited to see it there at Oshkosh, and the attention it's been given. I love the composite components of the SW51. I think this could be something that lasts.